So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nuno Mendes. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's heaved it away. And this is Messi. Van Balten getting this one clear. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Khan with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he's...
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well cleared. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. And that is headed for the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nepal with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Nepal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter.
Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, sweet feet. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alvarez. Van Bouten. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made. Yamal! Goal! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that...
And the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. That pass has been well intercepted. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shoots! Magnificent from Alvarez! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 38 minutes is number 9.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Zanetti. And he skips past his man. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's in a great position here, and he is dashing away. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again. Nepal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. He's come in hard. And this could be the final action of the first half. Towering header! That's going to go a long way. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Xabi Alonso really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Looking to play him in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! And a neat finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Nepal are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ball comes in. Cleared away. Struck first time. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Nepal are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
70,987.
Picked out brilliantly. Good. Takes a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal still making a fight of this. Rijkaard. Pelé knocks it into space. Messi is the team's great visionary. Now it's Alvarez. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Zanetti. And drived! No, got right underneath it.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Pelé goes for the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Portugal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Caceres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's burst through. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pelé. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Messi was... Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's got the beating of his man. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Del Piero.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's really nicely played. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nepal have their third corner. And one more try! Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo steaming forward at pace.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Gerrard. Pelé. And this is Ronaldo. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. That could spell trouble. A lot of space ahead of him. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gerrard. That is a brilliant interception. Del Piero. And here's Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. Good ball, good take. And the shot's on. Decent chance! And that's wide. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Has been indicated.
Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is close, but that is the last of it. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement is real.
Count! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Count deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nice looking ball. Pele receives it in a good position here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think...
Decent chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Couch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... It's Pele! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! That's an imaginative pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Gerrard. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Couch. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. Couch. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. Probing pass. And it's been... Big chance! He's got a goal! And they're back in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hakimi. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Caceres. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race. Chance! It's loose now. And one more try! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
21 minutes is
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Gerrard. And the through ball. Just the kid shoots! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
after 25 minutes is number
Portugal
10,
with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha with the clear. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Hakimi. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Pele. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi touches it back. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele. Deftly away. Pele. Rijkaard. Nice physical challenge. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Raul. Now it's Haaland. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nepal with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No foul, says the referee. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He's dealt with that really well. That's a cute ball. And it's Cáceres. Threads one in. De Ligt goes back to front. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha, chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Count getting forward. He's got away. Count on a strong run here. Cáceres. That's it, 45 minutes up. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club
Just
members.
about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Raul, 2 assists to his credit already. Cristiano Ronaldo, he has found the way through. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, super find. Cristiano Ronaldo has another go! And he can thump it away. Applies the finish! Raul. Passes short and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. Couch. Messi. Raul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Messi has the space to scheme. Takes the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chance.
He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit the post!
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Deftly away. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn. And he shoots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Ambitious ball here. Could move up a gear here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There's a quick free kick. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard getting this one clear. It's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nepal have their second corner now. That's a fabulous ball. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be...
Surely he can't. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! The lead changes hands again. This is truly remarkable. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Goes for a shot! It's Renlu. That's another chance. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Raul. Number 5, Black card.
Right
Coming on the
card!
field, number
But
18,
he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't
Number
too much wrong
14,
with his effort. He
Neymar.
needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hakimi. Now it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Pelé. They want to be quick to recover this. Pelé gets his head on it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And the difference is still one,
Substitution in
but only
progress.
just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
So, third corner of the game. Haaland! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking to play him in. Messi. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Looking for a runner. And this is Messi. Haaland! And a truly agonising miss.
Haaland clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Nepal get their fourth corner. Impressive jump. Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Nepal dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Substitutions taking place.
De Bruyne, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Pelé. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nuno Mendes. And he's taking no chances there. Ball is over the line.
Substitution.
And this is, can he finish? Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Portugal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Khan gets it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, John.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Tries to play it through. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. And it's Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Caceres. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a quick free kick. And it's Messi. And this is Pelé! That has been slung wide. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neymar, it's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 39 minutes is number 7, Neymar!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Vitinha. Cannavaro. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo!
There will be 1 minute added time.
It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Torres. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a goal! Portugal are level! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Torres. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Van Bouten makes the interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Messi. Oh, it's Pele!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Not where it came from. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's cut it out. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. That's going wide left. Looking for options for movement.
Might want to be careful there.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Sommer. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the finish! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That's really well cleared. And this is Lampard. Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right.
He's had a shot! And another try! Oh, that's another chance! Sommer is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. Space for him to turn and look. Great chance! And there goes their last chance. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.